Why do you need knowledge if you are to have a great marriage? Why do you need knowledge if you are to have a successful marital relationship? What if the real reason marriages are failing has nothing to do with love and everything to do with what nobody ever taught you? Let me prove it to you in the next few minutes. And I want to share with you 5 fundamental reasons why you need knowledge if you are to have a great marriage. Number 1, ignorance is destroying families. The numbers don't lie. The Bible says in Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." And God knows what he's talking about. Any venture you enter in life, your chances at having success is primarily determined by your knowledge. And that includes marriage. Did you know that the number 1 cause of marital breakup is ignorance? Oh yes. You see, friends, nearly 50% of first marriages end in divorce. And the rate climbs with each remarriage. What does that mean? 65% of second-time marriages end in divorce, and 75% of third-time marriages end in divorce. If I were to say to you, well, there is a 50% chance that this aircraft will crash, would you fly on it? Would you board it? Certainly not. This aircraft called marriage. And why is it failing? Many people ignore the number 1 reason, and that is ignorance. And this is why I have prepared this community to help people secure knowledge as it relates to marriage. After 30 years of helping couples across the world, as a theologian, number 1, and also as a trained marriage therapist, I have seen much in my time, and I know that those who possess knowledge are on the cutting edge, have an advantage in creating a great marriage. One of the things that people must understand is that a great marriage does not just happen. No, a great marriage is created. You create that kind of marriage, and it is based on knowledge. The Gottman Institute found couples wait an average of 6 years before seeking help. 6 years of damage before one conversation. So I ask myself sometimes, why is it that people don't seek knowledge? Their marriage is falling apart, waiting 6 years before seeking help, just allowing the damage to get worse. You see, friends, it's better to fix the cracks than to wait until the entire wall falls down. You see, financial conflict, unmet expectations, and poor communication, all teachable skills. But yet these are the top 3 predictors of divorce. Why people don't possess knowledge. And so if you are serious about having a very happy marriage, a rock solid relationship, there's no other option. There's no way around it. You must possess knowledge. You see, when you operate from a place of knowledge, you are filled with confidence. But when you operate from a place of ignorance, you're only blundering along. You're doing marriage by trial and error. And that is too costly. Too costly for your happiness, too costly for the other person in the relationship, and too costly for your children. Also, too costly for your legacy. Let me show you a little example. A couple married 8 years, never argued about big things, but she felt invisible and he felt disrespected. Neither knew how to say it to the other. They divorced quietly. Both said they still loved each other. Watch this. Knowledge would have saved that marriage. Just knowledge. And I want to share with you today the needs of a man that many women have no clue about, and the needs of a woman that a lot of men are ignoring to the detriment of their marriage. So that's the first reason why you must possess knowledge if you have to have a great marriage. Why? Number one, ignorance is destroying families, and it's a number one cause of marital breakup. Number two, you never learned it. That's why you need knowledge. You see, nobody taught you how to be married. You were handed a ring, not a roadmap. Think about that. What you learned, you caught. And what you caught may have been broken. You cannot build what you were never shown. If you grow up in a family and their pattern of communication is flawed, their manner of resolving conflict has been broken, then you naturally replicate that cycle, resulting in another broken marriage. You must get knowledge so you can navigate properly these scenarios. So number two, you never learned it. Number three, why knowledge is crucial if you are to have a great marriage. Number three, the church never really taught you. Most churches perform weddings but don't disciple marriages. Entire generations left the altar educated for the ceremony but unprepared for the covenant. The silence from the pulpit sometimes created the crisis in the pew. There is not much discipling as it relates to marriage among us. And when you don't know what you do, you make mistakes, you blunder along. So the next reason is that the church never really taught many people how to do marriage well. Number four, another reason why you need knowledge if you are to have a great marriage. Your spouse is tolerating you right now. And that's what's happening in a lot of marriages. Did you know that in a lot of marriages, couples are just living like roommates? No, not soulmates. No, roommates. Just living, just splitting the bills and discussing issues. We call those errand talk, but no depth, no real intimacy. Why? They don't know. And because of that, they are strangers to a really happy marriage. I want to show you in this community how to transform your relationship into a rock solid marriage. So number four, the fourth reason why you need knowledge if you are to have a great marriage. Your spouse is tolerating you right now. Watch this now. Every year you stay the same, the gap between you widens. Tolerance is not intimacy. No, your spouse deserves more than someone they have learned to survive. That's what's happening in many marriages. People are just surviving, tolerating each other. That's not intimacy. No. Did you know, friends, that the goal of marriage is intimacy? Even the Bible reminds us. Wherefore shall a man leave his mother and father, and shall cleave to his wife, and they shall be one flesh. That's intimacy. Oneness. Many people, friends, you don't know that. But if you today are married, regardless of how long you have been married, but if you have not learned what it is to have true intimacy. And in your marriage, you're just living like roommates. It's time to join this community, friends, and it's free to join. And I'm offering my services to you after 30 years of helping couples, so you too can have a great marriage. Knowledge turns you from a spouse they endure into a spouse they pursue. Oh, I'm going to teach you how to become the attractive spouse, how to become the magnetic wife. Oh, yes. And how to become the husband that your wife always wants to be with. Oh, yes, you become emotionally attractive and they always desire your presence. All right, number 5. The 5th reason why you need knowledge if you are to have a great marriage. Your children need you to get this right. Yes. Your marriage is the first classroom your children ever sit in. Gotta believe it. That's the foundation of their growth. First classroom. Listen, what a child learns in the first few years of life is far more than they'll ever learn in the latter years of their lives, even in a university. You know the saying, children live what they learn. Your children are looking at you. Not so much what you say, but what you do. Oh, it is said that children learn more about what we do than what we say. And they want a role model. And how they will do their marriage later on is largely determined by the pattern you give them today in your marriage. How do you treat your wife? How you treat your husband? That's how naturally they'll treat their spouse later. And so your marriage is a first class room, and your children need you to get this right. Oh yes, that's why you need knowledge. You cannot just move along every day and you don't care and say, well, I don't matter. I feel chemistry. I feel attracted to this person, so that's enough. No, a lot of people divorce each other and they still love each other, but they still did not possess the knowledge to keep the marriage together. You see, friends, I love aircraft, but I can't fly them. Okay? And if I try to fly an aircraft, and I've never done a course in aviation, expect a mighty crash. I don't think you'd want to fly with me. The same thing with marriage. You love marriage. You love being with a member of the opposite sex. You like being with a man or a woman. You feel good. The neurotransmitters in the brain are secreted, the dopamine, and when you touch each other, you feel that dopamine rush that makes you feel good. You're excited and you want to be with each other. But friends, to like somebody, to like being in a relationship is different from actually keeping the relationship together. What's the difference? Knowledge. That's it. So love alone is not enough. You've got to have knowledge. Without knowledge, expect the aircraft to crash. You see, the generational, watch this now, a home with 2 educated, intentional parents who know about the rudiments of knowledge. They understand the 10 fundamental components of marriage. Oh, those parents produce children who know how to love well. And so, watch this. The generational cycle stops or continues with you, mister, with you, lady. What kind of legacy will you leave after you're gone as it relates to the marriage that you gave your children and your spouse to live in? And so watch this now. Everything I just described has a solution. Everything. And it's not complicated. It's community and coaching built around the 10 fundamental components of marriage. These make a marriage work. So join us inside the Successful Marriage community today. The link is below. Your marriage is worth the decision. Oh yes, come over and join us, friends. I want to share with you very quickly the 10 fundamental components of marriage that I'll be teaching you about in this community. Number 1, covenant commitment. You see, a marriage is a binding biblical covenant, not a contract you exit when convenient. No, I'm going to teach you what commitment looks like in a marriage. Number 2, I want to teach you about headship in the home. The husband leading his wife and family with servant-based, God-accountable authority. Oh, yes. Do you want to be that kind of man? Come over and let's talk together as we deal with all the issues relating to marriage and family. Number 3, I want to teach you about expectation. The 10 fundamental components of marriage. That's what I'm talking about today. Number 3, expectation. Unspoken assumptions that quietly destroy marriages when left unidentified and unaddressed. Unspoken expectations. The private rules that you have, that you hope your husband or your wife will fulfill, will obey, will embrace, but they don't. Because they don't know, they can't read your minds. I'm going to teach you how to speak to each other. How to make your expectations clear. So no more will they have to live with you through assumptions. Number 4, I want to teach you about communication. Speaking with purpose and listening with intent to build understanding, not to score points. Oh, that's what communication is about. You speak with the intent to build the relationship, and I teach you how to listen to each other. Oh, that's beautiful. Number 5, I teach you about conflict resolution. Fighting the problem together, not each other. Fighting the problems together with tools that repair and restore. I want to teach you conflict resolution techniques. Number 6, her needs. If you don't understand her needs, mister, you won't know how to meet those needs. And if you don't know how to meet those needs, you'll be living with that woman for the next 5, 10, 20, 30 years. And she's still dissatisfied, disgruntled, and angry. And you don't know why. Because her needs are not being met. And you cannot meet her needs except you know what those needs are. You are not just born with intuition. You must learn them. And in my community, I teach you the 10 fundamental needs of a woman that you must understand. When you come in the community, just ask your questions. Let's forge a new generation of happy couples together. Also learn about his needs. Number 7, must understand a man's needs too. Some men will say, I don't understand it. My wife does not understand me because she does not listen to me. I'm going to teach what a man wants. Oh yes. Number 8, sex. It's a big one. Men and women are wired differently. How your needs are met are not how her needs are met. The problem many times is that the man is trying to meet her needs based on how his needs are met. And she's still unhappy. I want to teach you the components, the rudiments of sex. The lady must understand the man's world as it relates to sex. And the woman too. And the man must understand a woman's perspective when it comes to sex. This is not a neutral matter in your marriage. You notice when there are issues in the marriage, the first to go is sex. And you must understand how to navigate those issues. All right? Number 9, in-laws. In-laws. one of the major causes of marital breakup: in-laws. Navigating outside family loyalties without allowing them to divide what God has joined. There's a way to deal with in-laws so you continue to maintain a healthy relationship with them. But if you don't have knowledge, friends, they can create disaster for your marriage. And when you and the in-laws are at odds, it puts a strain on the marriage. Oh yes, you gotta believe it. Gotta know how to deal with the in-laws issues. And finally, number 10, family finance. Aligning on money, budgeting together, building a legacy with shared financial vision. Friends, we're going to be talking a lot of these issues in the community. So click the link below, pick up your copy of my free ebook, Join the Community. Visit the link, marriagessaved.com. I'm excited to see you inside as we deal with marital issues. And when you enter the community, you download the app as well. When you enter the community, look for the classroom tab. You'll see there free resources. You can download all my free resources. Also, you look in the community tab, and that's where you ask all your questions. Let's get the discussion going as we share knowledge, so you can operate not from a place of ignorance, no, a place of abundance of knowledge. Oh yes. And remember now, a great marriage does not just happen, it is created. Let's create something beautiful of your relationship today. Click the link below, and I'll see you in the studio. Love you. Talk to you soon. This is Lloyd Allen at Mr. Marriage.